It's Matt Slick Live. Matt is the founder and president of the Christian Apologetics Research Ministry, found online at carm.org. When you have questions about Bible doctrines, turn to Matt Slick Live for answers. Taking your calls and responding to your questions at 877-207-2276. Here's Matt Slick.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Hope you're going to have a good time listening. May the Lord bless you greatly. And a nice Friday. If you want to give me a call, all you got to do is dial 877-207-2276. I want to hear from you as usual. Give me a call. Whew, all right. So taught the Bible study last night. And for some of those, for those of you who listened, we had a major audio problem. The video now looks good, but the audio was horrible. So I've been researching pretty much half the day today, trying to figure out the audio solution. I'm a theologian, not a tech guy in that respect, audio, visual, but I got to learn it. So just pray that God will direct me in the right area, I'm going to get a shotgun mic. I need to know a good one and that I can afford. So that's that. Got to work on that. All right. So there you go. Hey. 3 open lines, 877-207-2276. Let's get on the air with someone special here. Let's get on with Eric from Utah. Hey, Eric. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself, Matt?
Doing fine. It took me like 2 weeks to recover from the sleep schedule, getting back to normal. Yeah. So everybody, this is Eric. He headed up the tour we just did in Israel. He does a lot of them. He's great. He's an expert on Mormonism and works with Mormonism Research Ministry. And anyway, he's going to be in here. We're going to talk about the next year trip we got going, right?
That's right. Well, I mean, you had such a good time on Apologetic Study Bible Tour Part 1 that I thought maybe you'd like to go on Part 2.
Let's do it. And then where's Part 3 to like the moon or something? I want to see how far the missionary trips could take us.
Yeah, actually, we can go to Jordan after that for Part 3. I'm going in October with Joel Kramer for 12 days. So I think that could finish up pretty much covering all the Bible lands.
That's true. What about England? Did Paul go to England?
You'd like to go to where your home is, huh?
Well,
I've done Germany. I've actually done the Reformation tour there, and that's a fun one. I mean, the best places are going to be Israel, and then after Israel, I'm going to say Turkey, Greece are awesome. I mean, you're going to be able to go on the missionary tours that Paul went on. Obviously, you can't go to every single place. And then Italy. And that's what we're going to do in April of 2024. When we were in Israel, I said, hey, do you want to join me in doing a trip in April? I'm already going with a pastor from Utah, Pastor Lauren Pagkratz, and he's the pastor here in Centerville. And then I was going as well, and we had room, and so I've invited you to come. We are 3/4 sold on this trip. Wow. We have 11 spots left. We're only taking 43 people. Normally I take 50 plus going to Israel, but this one we're going to do 43 because we're going to be going in and out of a lot of hotels, and so it's a little faster for us to have fewer people. But I do have 11 spots, and you already have 7 of the spots, Matt, so you definitely are going.
Wow.
The dates are April 1st through the 19th, 2024. It's going to be going to Turkey, Greece, and Italy. Can I real quick just tell people some of the highlights of what we're going to see?
Absolutely, because I want to see too. I want to hear them again.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go to the 7 churches of Revelation. That's talked about in the first few chapters, and that include Ephesus, Pergamum, Laodicea, Sardis. Mm-hmm. And you've been there. You've been to all of these. In 2013, I took you, and you had a chance to already see those spots. But then Hierapolis, and that's the place where Philip was martyred and his tomb was found within the and you'll be able to see his tomb there. Colossae has not even been excavated. I know you like to tell the story, Matt, of when you were on the top of this hill and you found a coin, and when Sehan saw that you had a coin, what do you have? Oh, that's probably about 1,000, 1,500 years old. Put it back. And you did. You put it under a rock, so the next time you came, you'd be able to find it.
Well,
it's going to be excavated, actually. They just announced this past year that there's going to actually start with archaeology at Colossae, but that's where the book of Colossians was made or written to. Nicaea, the Council of Nicaea. And here's an interesting thing, Matt. I don't know if you realize it, but where they took us to in 2013 to see Nicaea and where the palace was, where the Council of Nicaea was held, was actually not the right place.
It wasn't.
In the last decade, they discovered it's in the water. And so,
really? So we got to learn scuba?
Go to Nicaea. We'll have to, well, you can see it from the air, and there are pictures, but they've discovered it in the water where the palace was, where they actually had from Constantine's palace, where Nicaea, where the Council of Nicaea took place. Istanbul, we'll get a chance to see the archaeological museum there. That used to be Constantinople. Then we're going to fly over to Greece, and we're going to go to northern Greece. You haven't been to anywhere here in Greece, I think. We're going to go to Berea, Thessalonica, Philippi. Do you know who the most noble of those people were?
Yes, I do.
Spot here.
Thessalonians, Acts 17:11. Good.
Yeah. The Bereans were considered to be more noble than the Thessalonians. Yeah.
That's right. More noble.
We're going to actually get to go there. And Philippi.
Well, I'm looking at the
Delphi.
I was going to ask you. I'm looking at I was a little distracted looking at the. We're going to go to the Pamukkale area again in Turkey.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yep. We're going to go there, and that's just a beautiful place.
Oh, it's incredible
in Turkey.
I've shown
Delphi,
people.
We're going to be going to. Go ahead.
I was going to say I've shown people the Pamukkale stuff that we went to. It's stunningly different than anything you've seen anywhere in the world, and it's in Turkey. I'm so looking forward to seeing that again. That's what I was distracted. So Acts 17:11, the brains were noble-minded because blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean to trick you there.
No, it's okay. I was reading.
Delphi is where the Oracle of Delphi, and if you remember, Paul was being followed by that young girl who, he cast a demon out of her. She had influence from Delphi. And then we're going to take a day off in Athens. We're going to Athens. We'll take a day off. We're going to go to 3 Greek islands on one full-day boat cruise. We're just going to have a rest day. We're just going to get off and on, eat lunch on the boat. It's just going to be awesome. I did that back in October when I took a group, and they just had so much fun with that. Then we'll spend a day in Athens. We'll see the Acropolis, the Parthenon, Mars Hill, all that Athens has. A full day there is probably not justice, but that's what we'll do. And then we're going to go the next day to Corinth, and we're going to see the place that where Paul lived for a couple of years and see what that's all about. Then we're going to take a boat across from Greece to Italy.